Morning, everybody. I'm going to pick back up on the 23rd Psalm today. I had a little break for the last couple days. Thank you, Charlie and Corinne, for your devotions. But I'd like to get back to the 23rd Psalm today. And you can catch up on the first three verses by watching June 15th and 16th devotions. We ended up with our shepherd leading us along the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. That means for his glory and for his honor. I just love that Jesus identified himself as the good shepherd, the one who takes care of his sheep. He knows his sheep and he calls them by name. And we follow him because we know our shepherd's voice. So let's pick up today at verse 4. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Guys, this verse speaks to the human condition and the death and suffering that's part of life, part of the human experience after the fall. There's going to be seasons in life when we all experience this, and contrary to popular teaching, God does not promise to protect us from suffering and death, but only to walk with us through these seasons. Now, David had these seasons too, and he's written these Psalms of lament. Oh, Lord, where are you? He feels abandoned by God and cursed. But now in a moment of clarity, he sees God is with him, walking in this dark valley. Man, and what peace he's found in the midst of the pain. Guys, he knows we don't need to be afraid. When God's in the house, you don't need to be afraid. Jesus talked about the bad shepherds, the hirelings, who when danger approaches, robbers or wolves, they seek to save their own skin. They scatter like a covey of quail. But not the good shepherd, man. He stays right with. You've not been forgotten. He's right by your side. It doesn't matter, even in the darkest moments of our life, he's there in the valley of the shadow of death. He's not only with us, but he'll comfort us. He's not like your mom who's wagging her finger at you, telling you that you brought this on yourself. No, he comforts us. And he does this with his rod and his staff. Now, the rod was thought to be like a club, like his ninja stick. And the staff was to help lead the sheep, to guide them and direct them to difficult spots. So the good shepherd will defend us from attack, and he'll help us to navigate through the hard spots and the dark times of life. It's a pretty timely passage. There's still almost 1,000 people dying from this virus. And you add to that all the financial instability and the worry. The dark valley. And many people, instead of turning to the good shepherd, are turning to alcohol to numb the pain. They turn to porn and inappropriate relationships. They ignore what's going on. Turn to the good shepherd and let him guide you. Because Jesus couldn't redeem any situation for his glory. He can mold us and make us in the dark times. And it's my personal belief, he does his best work when we are in the dark valley. We are more likely to be open to instruction when our world is spinning out of our control. But when we stay close to our good shepherd, man, we can have peace, even in the dark valley. In the season of despair, the shepherd comes close to defend us and guide us. So when that dark season comes, not if, the prosperity nonsense that teaches if you're just good enough, God will protect you and no harm will befall you, is a total lie. All the disciples suffered horribly along with Jesus, so why should we expect to be any different? Death and suffering will befall us all. Now, we can eat kale every meal and exercise, but you're still going to end up in a box, and so is everyone you love. But our good shepherd has overcome death. And James tells us our faith is being perfected through suffering. He says, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you encounter trials of various kinds, knowing that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. And perseverance must finish its work so that you can be mature and complete, not lacking in anything. Dark valleys. We're all going to walk through some. Maybe you're in one right now. Man, get close to the shepherd and let him beat off the enemy and guide you safely through. So be in verse 5 tomorrow. I love you guys. Have a great day.